Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning into personal year number 2023 predictions. My name is JOCELYN. And again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Also, thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It is greatly appreciated. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off and just give you a little bit of a background of what a personal year number can bring to you. And then later on in the video, I'm going to give you a message that I channeled for the personal year of 1 into the year of 2023. So in a personal year number 1, this will be a year of new beginnings and a lot of changes. A lot of fresh new things are going to start happening for you. A lot of things are going to start being revealed to you that you've never seen before either. So this is the year that is ruled by the sun. So a lot of things are going to be illuminated for you in this particular year. You also may see that you are going to be into taking more leadership roles or just overall taking more control of your life so that you can be an advocate of your life so that you won't do things that people have normally been telling you to do. You will be your own advocacy in this particular year. So if you are a type of person that likes to lean on people, likes to depend on people a lot, this year is going to be a challenge for you because you are going to be set in a situation where you're going to have to start depending on yourself and just start speaking up for yourself. Especially if you are an introvert, if you are a very shy person, this is the year in a personal year number 1 where you start being more outspoken. You start being more strong, taking that overall lead in your life. Because in a personal year number 1, it does bring in like a father energy as well. So in a father in a particular household normally makes the decisions of the house. So you are going to be that person within your own life, that father figure role, or you're going to take a more father figure approach into your own life in this particular year. So like I said, if you are very, very shy, if you're introverted, if you always need someone to help you make a decision, this is going to be a year of a challenge for you because like I said, you're going to start really advocating for yourself. Also, in your relationship sector in this particular year, a lot of relationships will be tested and challenged this year. A lot of things will start being exposed to you. Again, that sun energy is going to illuminate a lot of things in your relationship sector in your life is one of the biggest areas so that you could move through different obstacles that you've had and different things that you've been holding back from yourself so that they can be revealed to you so that if you aren't in a particular relationship with someone that you're necessarily not supposed to be as close to them like you are, those things will start, you just kind of like start separating yourself, especially in this particular year of a 7, because 7 is all about inclusive energy anyway. So it's all about isolating yourself. So as far as you being in this personal year 1 as a 7, you're really going to start isolating yourself and you're really going to start evaluating different things within your life and definitely within your relationship sector so that you can kind of move through and say, these particular people have been in my life for a long period of time. Maybe they weren't meant. Maybe I'm trying to force things with this person or with this particular group of people so that I can be accepted. And this year, you're going to understand that acceptance is not always key. You don't always have to be accepted by everybody in order for you to figure who you are or figure out yourself. This one energy of a personal year number 1 mixed with a universal year 7. It is going to bring in a whole new wave of independence for you. You're going to feel like that you don't have anybody in your corner or you don't have anybody in your back, to take your back. But it's not that. It's that those people will start to weed themselves out or start to remove themselves so that the universe can isolate you so that you can seek a more independent role in your own life. Especially if you are like a life path number 2 or you have a destiny number of a 2 or a 6. This could be a very challenging year for you as well because your number naturally leans on others for support and for help. You like the crowds. You like to be around people, like to have supportive people around you. And in this particular year, it's like the universe is going to make a shift for you so that you can know that you already have that love within yourself. and you can socialize with different people, but you don't have to be in a codependent relationship with other people. Now, as far as my personal prediction that I see for personal year number 1 as well, don't hold yourself back. This is going to be a year where you come out of the shadows and you start to really see who you are. I also felt that it's a person here that always tries to show modesty. You always try to be modest and you don't want to outshine or overshadow or step on anyone's toes when you do speak. You tend to hold yourself back. So for example, when you're at work and you're in a meeting and your manager or your boss is telling you to do certain things, and you know that there is a solution, a better solution for something, go ahead and give that solution out. But you tend to hold yourself back and restrict yourself and to hold those good ideas within you just so that you don't step on anybody else's toes. And you're not going to do that this year. You just have very good ideas. So don't try to hold yourself back this year. This year is meant for you to be in the forefront of everything in your life. Now, that does not mean that you can just go around bragging about yourself. It's a difference. Going around bragging about yourself, saying, you know, I'm this, I can do that, I'm the smartest person in the room, that's operating from ego. So you will be challenged with that as well, especially in this particular year of a personal year 1 and university year 7. Your ego is going to be tested a lot this year. So don't be vain, don't be egotistical, but don't be so modest either where you hold yourself back when you know that you have talents hidden within you and you don't show those things just because you try to stay in your place. This year, you're going to stand out. You're not going to be in a box. You're not going to be in a bubble, or you're not going to be hidden in this particular year. You are going to be really chosen this year. You're going to be really picked out this year. And there's not anybody picking on you. Your energy and your light is just going to outshine to where God wants you to really test that inner being within you. Really test to see, do you actually believe in yourself? Do you absolutely know who you are? And this year, you're going to know yourself on a completely different level. So again, you don't have to be a show off. You don't have to be vain. But then again, don't be modest. You know that you are great in your own being, and you know that you have a lot of good ideas. You know that you are a force to be reckoned with, and you could be a very good asset to anybody's company or even just to your own life. You know that you are this person, or do you? I get the sense that you really don't know what type of power that you have within you. And that is going to be the question for you this year. Do you actually know how powerful you are? Do you actually know who you derive from, what you derive from, the great being, the God energy that is within you? Do you absolutely know how strong and how beautiful it is? So if you know how strong and how beautiful God truly is, and you know you have a piece of God within you, what's holding you back from your goals? What's holding you back for speaking up for yourself? What's holding you back for keeping those good ideas that you do have that can improve not only the things around you in your environment, but improve your life? What's holding you back? So that is going to be your question this year. And like I said, the message that I was getting is just don't hold yourself back. You know, be out in the forefront. You may seem like an introvert and a very shy person, but you also want to have changes happen in your life. So how do you expect the change when you don't even be the change? Be the change within your own life. Step outside of your comfort zone, and you will see great rewards coming into your life in this year when you do that. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Thank you again, and I love you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful year. Bye-bye.